Big news today. Big news. The TikTok CEO testified before Congress, and they we're going to watch a video to explain
We
it.
want to start with the CEO of TikTok testifying before the House Committee on Energy and Commerce today.
This is big because this could show whether TikTok is going to stay in the US or not, and that could affect so many jobs, careers, ways of engagement, promoting YouTube channels, Twitch
Several
channels.
lawmakers underscored their concerns with the threat TikTok's ties to China pose to U.S.
If you use TikTok, you've been seeing a lot of clips, and it kind of just shows how incompetent the lawmakers are, but we'll see.
You're trying to give the impression that you're a good actor, but the commitments that we would seek to achieve those goals are not being made today.
You damn well know that you cannot protect the data and security of this committee or the 150 million users of your app because it is an extension of the CCP.
I don't believe that TikTok has, that you have said or done anything to convince us that information, the personal
Why is it Mark Zuckerberg right there?
50 million Americans, that the Chinese government is not going to give that up.
And you know what's bad? You know what's bad? Because people are actually supporting him. You know what's bad when the users are supporting him and not the lawmakers. This is like, they've said it in clips. This is the first time that Democrats and Republicans have really got together since Putin's situation.
Responsibility to tackle.
Potential security, privacy, content manipulation concerns raised about TikTok are really not unique to us. The same issues apply to other companies. We believe what's needed are clear, transparent rules that apply broadly to all tech companies. Ownership is not at the core of addressing these concerns.
Joining us now from Capitol Hill is CBS News congressional correspondent Scott MacFarlane. Scott, really some fireworks coming from the Republicans on that
and those
committee,
clips,
but Chu does have a point.
I'll show him in a second.
When it comes to security measures, even US-based social media websites, Twitter, Facebook, have been criticized for the information they gather and collect. So what do we make of what Chu said, and did he really convince any of the lawmakers that he's taking appropriate measures to protect data?
Hey, Errol and Meg, there are uphill climbs, and then there are uphill fights, then there's whatever version of uphill TikTok is facing at this moment in this place. When the chairwoman of the House Energy and Commerce Committee walked into the hearing room to hear from the TikTok CEO, she said there should be a national ban on TikTok.
I do not believe
now
so.
Members of both parties.
Who cares if they take our data, bro? At the end of the day, who cares? Because the government's doing the exact same thing. And they're probably the only reason why they want this TikTok ban is because they can't do it themselves. Oh, I said it. I said it. We can't trust our politicians. Oh no, I said the thing.
Grave concerns about TikTok continuing to operate in the U.S. So as you mentioned,
and people say go out and vote, but these are the people that get voted in. You'll see the incompetence in a second because it's crazy.
The CEO has argued, and the company has argued for some time now, that they're being singled out or unfairly scrutinized. And what the CEO promised during the first 2 hours of this hearing is that they will make priority again safety of teenagers and make priority again building that firewall to prevent Americans.
And this is why teenagers, like, I'm not gonna say like me, but this is why kids don't believe in like government or like have bad rep on government. Even though TikTok could be terrible, you're still banning teenagers' favorite app. So the things that we're worried about are not, or the things that the politicians are worried about are not like what the teens want people to worry about. Because teens right now are all about global warming and housing. Actually, I don't know about housing, but school stuff. Like, that's what the politicians need to advocate for if they want more teens on their side. This is not setting up a good future for voters, teen voters that want to vote. No one's going to want to vote if these are the people that are getting in office.
Data from going to foreign actors. That being said, this committee has
been
unequivocal that they don't take TikTok at its word at this moment, that they have been misrepresenting or misstating their efforts in the past.
All right, so now we're going to go into the clips. We're going to go into the clips now. It's some bad hot takes.
And my last point is this. I want to say this to all the teenagers out there and TikTok influencers who think we're just old and out of touch and don't know what we're talking about.
You are.
Can you tell me right now, can you say with 100% certainty that TikTok does not use the phone's camera to determine whether the content that elicits a pupil dilation should be amplified by the algorithm?
What?
Can you tell me that?
We do not collect body, face, or voice data to identify our users. We do not. The only face data that you'll get, that we collect, is when you use the filters to have, say, sunglasses on your face. We need to know where your eyes are.
Why do you need to know what the eyes are if
To
you're not
place
seeing
this,
if they're
oh my
dilated?
gosh.
And that
I
data,
want to know how many hours these guys have spent on TikTok. Like, let them have TikTok. Let them use it a total of 10 hours. See how their For You page. Literally, For You pages are dreamy bull stroking this shit. I'm about to blow. Walking Dead memes, Fortnite clips. Like, it's everything but what they're worried about.
data is stored
But
on
maybe
your
my
local
For You page is
device
different.
and deleted after use if you use it for facial.
Has TikTok at any time fed precise GPS information collected from U.S. users into algorithms? No, I'm having talk today to make inferences about users. Has TikTok at any time provided the Chinese government with either precise GSP information collected from U.S. users?
Oh, wow, that's
or
bad.
Inferences made from that data?
That I can give you a straight no.
Mr.
Damn
Chief,
straight.
does TikTok access the home Wi-Fi network?
What kind of question is that? Let's go.
TikTok access the home.
No.
Mr. Chu, does TikTok access the home Wi-Fi network?
Does TikTok access the home Wi-Fi network? What do you think, dude? Everyone uses Wi-Fi. This guy uses... Oh, it's so bad, bro. These are Facebook boomers.
Only if the user turns on the Wi-Fi. I'm sorry, I may not understand the...
So if I have a TikTok app on my phone and my phone is on my home Wi-Fi network, does TikTok access that network?
It will have to access the network to get connections to the internet, if that's the question.
So bad. Like literally Walking Dead memes, bro. Like, that's all that's on the For You page, bro. But like, what is that? What are those takes? It's embarrassing. Let's refresh this one.
I understand.
Is it possible then that it could access other devices on that home Wi-Fi network?
Congressman, we do not do anything that is beyond any industry norms. I believe the answer to your question is no.
Because he does. This guy.
Get back to you.
Okay, I'd appreciate it if you could answer that.
I appreciate if you could answer that. That's like how dumb this guy is, bro. Oh my gosh. It's bad when the TikTok CEO is getting good rep from the audience. Because when Zuckerberg was doing his stuff, no one liked that guy, bro. But people are liking this guy. Maybe because everyone, I love TikTok. You know what I mean?
Why do you need to know what the eyes are if you're
There
not
we go.
seeing if they're dilated?
And that data is stored on your local device and deleted after use if you use it for facial. Again, we do not collect body, face, or voice data to identify our users.
I find that hard to believe. It's our understanding that they're looking at the eyes. How do you determine what age they are then?
It's so stupid. You ask the user how old they are.
On age gating as our key age assurance.
Age
gating, which is when you ask the user what age they are. We have also developed some tools where we look at their public profile to go through the videos that they post to see whether...
Well, that's creepy. Tell me more about that.
It is public. So if you post a video you choose that video to go public, that's how you get people to see your video. We look at those to see if you...
So it's public. TikTok can look at it. But they still don't believe him. It's actually insane. Next.
We're talking about children dying. Do you know how many children have died because of this? Do you have any idea? Can you tell me?
Congressman, again, it's heartbreaking.
Can you tell me how many children in America have died because of challenges like this?
The majority.
I think the challenges he's referring to is like trends that are like dangerous, vaping and stuff.
The majority of people who come on our platform get a good
I'm
experience.
not talking about the majority of children. I want to know a number.
Dangerous challenges are not allowed on our platform. If we find them, we will remove them. We take this very seriously.
Obviously, you found one today and you removed it. We had to bring it to your attention, and I know I'm out of time. Thank you for being here. Welcome again to the most bipartisan committee in Congress.
I can do the most bipartisan in Congress. So annoying. Oh gosh, dude.
That video was posted
47
days
likes
ago. As you can see, it is captioned me as F. Your own community guidelines state that you have a firm stance against on or off TikTok. We do not allow people to use our platform to threaten or incite violence or to promote violent extremist organizations, individuals, or acts. When there is a threat to public safety or an account is used to promote or glorify off-platform violence, we ban the account. This video has been up for 41 days. It is a direct threat to the chairwoman of this committee, the people in this room, and yet it still remains on
She's
the
pretty
platform.
well spoken.
And you expect us to believe that
40
you are
likes.
capable of maintaining the data security, privacy, and security of 150 million Americans where you can't even protect the people in this room? I think that is
Man, that is security's job, dude. No one is going to shoot up the Capitol because fucking TikTok's getting banned. Obviously, if you look at it at face value, you can't take threats lightly sometimes because stuff happens. But sometimes it's literally a government building with security. I think it's different.
display of how vulnerable people who use TikTok are. You couldn't take action after 41 days when a clear threat, a very violent threat to the chairwoman of this committee and the members of this committee was posted on your platform. You damn well know that you cannot protect the data and security of this committee or the 150 million users of your app because it is an extension of the CCP.
So what are you guys thinking?
With that, I yield back.
Can I respond, Chair?
No, we're going to move on.
They didn't even let him respond. That is insanity. What are you guys thinking? Do you guys like TikTok? Do you guys think it deserves to still be in the US? I love TikTok. Hey, it helps with the growth, bro. Like, I would not be where I am on Twitch and YouTube without TikTok, even though I'm not that far up. And it provides me entertainment. I don't care. What happens when YouTube Short becomes a thing? Like, how is that any different, I guess, with the CCP? And do you guys believe that China's getting data from TikTok? I don't know. Obviously, we can't trust this as a random CEO.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Mr. Chu, I got to hand it to you. You've actually done something that in the last 3 to 4 years has not happened, except for the exception of maybe Vladimir Putin. You have unified Republicans and Democrats.
Because all their lobbyists don't want data getting collected from outside sources. They want to collect the data themselves.
And if only for a day, we're actually unified because we have serious concerns.
What about global warming? What about that Willow Project stuff? What about anything that's of, like, what about gun violence and school shootings? How about we worry about that and not, TikTok? Like, that is embarrassing to say that this is one of the only times we're unified as a nation. This is why nothing gets done in Congress, because we're always in gridlock.
How does TikTok, rather? How do you convince the Congress of the United States that there can be a clean break? Why would the Chinese government sidestep their national law, including Article 7, Article 10, in terms of user data?
You got it, bro.
Congressman, thank you for the question. I'm glad you asked this. As I said in the opening statement, our plan
This went on for 5 hours,
to move
too.
American data to be stored on American soil by the American companies.
Let him talk, bro.
But you're sidestepping, or I haven't read anything in terms of TikTok, how you can actually say, and you spoke in your opening statement about a firewall relative to the data. But the Chinese government has that data. How can you promise?
I don't understand the
that
lore.
Move into the United States of America and be protected here.
Congressman, I have seen no evidence that the Chinese government has access to that data. They have never asked us. We have not provided.
Well, you know what? I find that actually preposterous.
I have looked in. I have seen no evidence of this happening. And in order to assure everybody here and all our users, our commitment is to move the data into the United States to be stored on American soil by an American company, overseen by American personnel. So the risk will be similar to any government going to an American company asking for data.
Boom. Hey, so he's trying to make strides. It could just be saving face, you know what I mean?
TikTok
What else?
CEO testified today before Congress. Here's a really quick recap.
Little recap.
First of all, thank you for coming. Your platform should be banned. Thank you for your time. We do not promote or remove content at the request of the Chinese government. So if I have a TikTok app on my phone and my phone is on my home Wi-Fi network, does TikTok access that network?
North Carolina.
To access the network to get connections to the internet, if that's the question. Another study showed that TikTok had a hydroxychloroquine tutorial on how to fabricate this from grapefruit. You damn well know that you cannot protect the data and security of this committee or the 150 million users of your app. The only face data that you'll get, that we collect, is when you use the filters to have, say, sunglasses on your face. We need to know where your eyes are. Why do you need to know where the eyes are if you're not seeing if they're dilated? Do you agree that the Chinese government has persecuted the Uyghur population? It's deeply concerning to hear about all accounts of human rights abuse. My role here is to explain what our platform does on this. It's a pretty easy question. As a father of a 16-year-old that likes social media.
Your daughter does not like you. Let's be real.
Today in answering many of these
Imagine having to go to school and it's like, my dad is banning TikTok. Everyone likes it.
Really disturbs me. I fear TikTok will grow into a...
Tic-tac!
These questions really disturbs me. I fear TikTok will...
Tic-tac! Smart as Floridin.
TikTok could grow into a much bigger problem, a cancer, if you will.
Madam Chair, my time is up, and if this committee gets its way, TikTok's time is up.
Without objection, the committee is adjourned.
That was kind of hard. If TikTok time, tic-tac, tic-tac. And then last one.
Because my understanding is that teens can go back to the 60.
I just wanted to give just some overview information to those that don't know.
My understanding is that teens can pretty easily bypass the notification
of the 60 minutes.
To continue using the app if they...
During quarantine, my productivity was so bad because of TikTok, I put on an Apple screen time thingy, and I still ignore it. But the fact that it's there will limit it somewhat.
Want to. I mean, let's face it, our teens are smarter than we are by half.
Oh, we know.
And they know how to use the technology, and they can get around these limits if they want to. Are you measuring how many teens continue to exceed the 60 minutes of time on that app?
We understand
how that's working.
We understand those concerns. Our intention is to have the teens and their parents have these conversations about what is the appropriate amount of time for social media.
And then they need to go back to like some Supreme Court stuff, because there's cases that talk about how this isn't like a Supreme Court case, but because I had to do something for government, how like parents need to have that conversation with their kids. I forgot what it was. The Bethel v something cheerleading thingy. I don't know if I'm 100% correct, but parents need to be more involved in their kids' lives and to protect them from vaping challenges, shooting videos, and posting threats. It all starts at the home. It doesn't start from TikTok or TikTok.
Yeah, that's why we give the parents what we call family
Let me ask you this question before I run out of time.
Let me ask
if you concluded that putting some reasonable limits in place and trying to find a way to enforce them would lead some percentage of your users to leave TikTok and go somewhere else, is that something that you're prepared to
I mean, he has to.
Yes.
There you go. Good answer. He's a good speaker. So yeah, TikTok's going through some stuff, bro. TikTok's going through some stuff. What do you guys think? Give me your takes. I just want to go through a whole little overview of everything. I gotta go edit this video, but let me know. I love TikTok. I'm sorry. I'm a little cog. I'm a little cog in the machine. Woo, woo. I like TikTok, and I don't think my data is getting sold. Like, if you're worried about TikTok data being sold, what about YouTube? What about Facebook? What about Instagram? What about Twitter? What about the video games you play? Everything is taking your data and selling it somewhere else. That's how they make a lot of their money. Apps on the App Store. Like, sure, we could start with just TikTok, but no. I'm sorry. I don't know. Maybe I'm just like a little cog that just loves TikTok. We'll see what happens. Thank you all for watching, and that's about it. See ya.